Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Maya Lynn. I'm a model, author, daughter of Christ, and mother of two. And you're gonna get ready with me for my photo shoot with Glam Box Asia. Good morning. I really enjoy filming these get ready with me's because I'm a private person, so it's really forcing me to open up to everyone, which is good. So I drink my coffee and then I start stretching because when I'm going to be hitting certain poses, I need to make sure that my body is easily going into those poses and it's going to look better on photo if I'm super limber. Now I'm staying in a hotel because the photo shoot was about an hour and 20 minutes from where I live and it was early in the morning, so I did not want to be late. Tardiness is something I work on. Plus, when I'm home, I have a zillion things to do, so it's nice to wake up somewhere else and just get right into what I have to do for the day. I am hitting some poses right now because this is what my body needs to have, that muscle memory. But I also realize that I'm going to be having a giant afro wig on, and so the way my arms are floating in the air, it's going to have to be extended if I have the afro. And you'll see later, but the type of photo shoot that we're doing is playing with light. The light is going to be coming through behind me. And so I need to make sure that I am creating space between my body parts and my hair so that the light can shine through. So this is a new type of shoot that I've never done before, and I love trying new things. So I can't wait for you guys to see the final product. But yeah, this is what I got to do. For every single photo shoot, I always practice poses ahead of time. Now I'm done. Snatch that wig off so I can go and get some nutrition. The morning of a photo shoot, I eat super light, especially because the garments I'm wearing are going to be really form-fitting, and one of the dresses is tiny. So you think it doesn't matter, but it does. Like if I go and eat a 6-inch sub, it's going to show up. It's going to be protruding in my stomach. So contrary to popular belief, it actually does matter what you eat the day of a shoot. People think that your food, it digests by the time it hits your body fat. It takes a while. No, you can see it. So I'm also going to take some food with me. And this is me packing my bag. Makeup, body oil, and a corset, because just in case. A robe with a tie. If you don't have a tie, what's the point? It's not going to stay closed. And then a bonnet so that when I'm in between outfit changes, I don't mess my hair up. I could just put this on top, change my clothes, whip it off, and I'm good to go. And of course, a phone charger, because who wants their phone today? I'm going to take a quick shower and then start getting myself together because I have 45 minutes till I need to leave. Yikes. So right now I'm just going to pin down my natural hair and put on I have extensions also. Let's be for real. But I put on a double cap so that it really lays down tight. And then this is me washing my face. If you don't have these little, I don't know what these are called, but prevents the water from going everywhere, I highly recommend it. Game changer. This is me putting on my whitening trays. Your teeth can never be too white. I'm listening to my Bible sermon while I gel my edges. That's not the kind of friend I'm talking. Jesus. Okay, so what I've done already, because I started and realized I should record this, I put on primer everywhere, and then I mixed my foundation and my under eye concealer together and placed it under here. I was taught by a makeup guru, not personally taught, but I follow the videos, to let that sit and chill and then go do something else because you need to wipe off the excess. So that's what I'm doing right now. In the meantime, I can do my eyebrows. So I do not claim to be a makeup expert in any way, shape, or form. And when I have my makeup professionally done, I look way better. But when I do it myself, it looks aight. And honestly, I feel like I can get away with aight because I don't know, I'm a baddie, like, I'm delusional. Things always work out for me. Not really sure. I need to lay down my edges. Let me see. Should be wearing a scarf right now. Oh well, we all make choices. Well, I like to have the natural look, but I know that when you're modeling, you need to have a full face of makeup because it translates. So I'm just gonna put extra stroke right here, stroke right there, stroke right there. Okay, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pen because I like the natural brow look. Let's talk about this photo shoot. I am excited. I always get excited for shoots. Great opportunity to get glammed up, eat super clean and healthy for like a couple days leading up to it. I'm a clean eater generally, I would say, but especially to be snatched for a photo shoot because actually this photographer slash videographer, Glam Box Asia, is amazing. We worked together before. It was my second ever video shoot, but first of that kind. If you want to see that video, go to my website, femaleagenda.com, and it's the main video that plays there. Well, as of right now it is. I don't know what it will be when by the time you watch this video. But yeah, and so for video, there's not like a whole lot of post-production on your face. You just look how you look. So it was like, okay. I liked it because it's like the true version of how people look. There's lots of filters these days. I'm guilty of using filters when I make content because then I don't have to worry about makeup as much. Anyway, okay, so foundation. Now, my sister taught me to use like 2 different foundations for the winter and for the summer. I have another one somewhere. I don't know. But anyways, this is the one I'm going to use. And this is by Tarte. It's a B&B cream. I really, 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 really like it because it is so smooth. Smooth and creamy. Look at that. Look at that. And then I just go like this. Right, mix it on my arm here, on my hands, and then make it smooth. And then I just, see how much darker that is? That's okay. I'd rather be darker than lighter when I'm applying makeup. I go into my ear because this video could be a what not to do video. Maybe. Do I prefer print or runway? I love both. Runway's cool because you get to have the show aspect, right? Like, yes. Print is cool because you have these photos forever, ever. And it's really on you to figure out your pose game because if your poses are all the same every time, you're kind of lame. No offense. Your photos are boring. You're offending me. So I like photo shoots for different reasons. And then for the runway show though, you actually get great photos also on the runway. Which is a whole different style of posing, right? Like you're in motion. So that means the whole walk, you need to be very aware of the faces you're making, your smiles. Put some in the hairline because, you know what I mean? Photos are being taken in motion constantly and you don't want to get crazy. I am guilty of having like a weird hand thing. So I've been learning to like relax my hand as I'm in motion. Okay. And then my outfit goes like pretty close up here, so I don't need to go crazy. I actually need to take this off, but later. Okay, now it's time to take the excess off. I will just use this towel. This is so you don't get the crease. I've been doing this ever since I learned it, and it really makes a difference. You don't get that caked up effect. I also learned to use setting spray as you do each layer of makeup. I used to do it at the very, very end after I put on bottom mascara, and then it starts to get all over my face. I've learned that the hard way several times until I finally was like, I'm not gonna do this anymore. So then I like to come in with my setting powder. This is a game changer. If you don't have one of these, get one. So the way I learned my poses is, first of all, stretching and then just moving my arms around in front of a mirror to see what looks cool. I'm like, oh, this looks good, but I lose my neck. It's nice to do it in the mirror. It's also nice to do it on video, because then you can really see like what needs to be modified. Okay, I did not put any concealer on my nose, and I need to, so I'm gonna mix it like I said I do. Oop, that's a lot. Don't need that much. And I'm just gonna put some more. Thug life. If you are judging any of my methods, please leave a comment below and educate me, or send me links to like, oh, she messed up on this part. Let me send her a link so she can learn it. Don't just make fun of me, because that makes you a bad person and you're not being nice. Also, I was gonna say IDGAF, but I actually do care, and people, I have 1 subscriber right now, probably. So I don't really have the experience of being like bullied, cyber bullied yet. Kinda, actually I have, like on some social media posts, like what? But I had no skin in the game. So yeah, I would imagine that being cyberbullied really, really sucks, even if you're really cool and more successful than the person who is bullying you. But I could be wrong. I'm sure I will encounter it, but I also have sisters who love to clap back on my behalf. See, now I feel like that just made it like I have more bags under my eyes when I did that. I don't like that. So I'm gonna let it sit there, and then I'm gonna come back and wipe it off, because I don't know what I just did. I don't really like it though. Okay, so trial and error. Are you signed with an agency? Great question. Currently, I am a freelance model. I respond to casting calls from agencies and just show up and do my thing, which is great. I regularly work with for in Vancouver, Viv Fashion. If you don't know about it, you should know about it, because it's really cool. I like the style. It's very like, let's see, makeup's gonna go like team player, inclusive community vibes, which is very different for a fashion house, in my opinion. Usually it's like more cutthroat, and you have some really mean people sometimes. Am I speaking from experience? Yes, I am. I'm not gonna name drop because that's rude, but it was definitely my first agency. I guess you can verify that information by looking it up, but my first agency that I was signed to in high school, I learned a lot. It was amazing. Like, it
launched my modeling career. But, oh my gosh, the director was so mean, and her style of like teaching was like cutthroat. Like, she was so mean. I put way too much red over here. That's bothering me, but I can probably fix it. I have false lashes on. I don't like to ruin my lashes because, well, who wants to ruin their lashes? Duh. But it happened. I try to do my best to just like not. Just gonna wipe some of this off. Oh, should I be explaining what I'm doing? Probably not, because what am I even doing? But I put on like a cream kind of color underneath, and then I probably should have gone all the way up under there, but I didn't because I'm me. And then I'm gonna bring it down, but I can't yet until I figure out this under eye concealer situation, because then it needs to see if I can get that layer off and put a mixed layer. Let's try one that's a little more my color and see if that fixes it, because I don't know. I'm getting kind of nervous, guys. I think I messed up and I don't have time to redo it. So, oh, that's better, right? Look. Oh, I figured it out. You see? Huh. Muy interesante. I went on a date with this French guy. It's my first French guy date experience, and it's so cool because he'd say certain words and I'd be like, what? And he'd be like biting into food, so he'd cover his mouth and then say it again. I'd be like, now I can't lip read. It was so awesome. He's such a cool guy. Yeah. If you're watching this, I like you. Hopefully he doesn't watch this, because I like to be seen by guys I like when I'm already done up, not the process of getting done up. The before. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty cute in all the ways, but you know. So this is better now, right? Oh, okay. Let's talk about how you can get more photos for your portfolio. First of all, what is a portfolio? So a portfolio is a medium that has all of your images that show off who you are, your modeling style, your modeling capability, just all your pictures, professional photos. And so your portfolio, back in the day, it used to be like in a binder, like an actual, open this, look, hardcover, leather bound, something like that. Now, why is this side still like the sunken place? What's going on here? Now though, there's digital portfolios, which is like your social media. Like, here, check me out. But I think if you go to like a casting, you should have like digital images. Like, I mean, printed images. So portfolio is important because then people who are wanting to hire you for something can be like, oh, this is what she can do, this, da, da, da. And then it shows your range. Now, what am I looking for? How you get that bill is by doing lots of shoots or shows. And how you get that is not necessarily by going to castings, because if you're new and don't know what you're doing, super inexperienced, you might not get cast. You might not get picked. You probably will get picked. Like if you're me, you will, because you know, but you might not. So how do you build it? Model mayhem. If you don't know about model mayhem, you're welcome. Go, just pause the video, go there right now and make an account. Here is where a bunch of creatives come together. Makeup artists, body paint artists, photographers, videographers, casting directors, models. Like everyone's in the same place, and it's like MySpace vibes. Hey, what's up? And you can like, they want to be my friend, and you can comment like, oh my God, I love your work. Let's work together. Or you can actually go to castings that are listed there. It tells you date, time, pay, not paid. You make your profile based off of what you want. And then, yeah, people hit you up. That's like how a lot of my network was built, and still to this day. Like some amazing photographers I've met on there. I need to focus. What am I doing right now? So contour needs to be on my face right now. This is not done, but I can't drag it down. So contour it is. Okay. This is my contour stick by Milk Makeup. I've had it forever. I used to go, but I learned that if you want your face to be pulled up, you need to only have it here. It needs to go up. And then I go all the way around into my hairline. So when I'm doing a shoot, if I don't have enough contour, I look dumb. Like I look really dumb. So I will do one layer and then I'll come back and do another layer because that's what works for me. Okay, so I just go into the hairline. Up, 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 up. You are not bringing it down. You're bringing it up. Look at me sound like a professional. Like I know what I'm doing. Ew. It'd be better if I had an angled brush. I don't, but thug life. 23 minutes this video's been on for, so that could be problematic because I really needed to go. Punctuality is pretty important. I really suck at that. So it's nice when the place where I'm getting my photos or video done is really close by. So a lot of times I will, if it's somewhere far out, I will stay at a friend's place closer in town, or even get a hotel so that if I am late, it's only by a couple minutes, not a whole hour, because oh no, I just left and now I'm on my way. It's gonna take a long time to get there. So you see how this is not enough? It's not enough. It's okay, because once I put the setting powder, I'm gonna have to like do it again anyway. So I think this could work for me. Oh my gosh. Does anybody else like make their lips weird when they're doing makeup? They're like, especially when I'm doing mascara, I'll be like, there's something about it just makes me feel like it pulls my face into a steel position where it needs to be. I like it. I don't see like dark weird circles under my eyes, kind of, but I had insomnia and stayed up really late last night. Insomnia, I guess that's the word. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, because I just right now realized why. It's because I had like an iced tea before bed. The iced tea that I bought for the shoot, dang, that's why I was up so late. I was like, I'm so up. I'm like, this is great because now I can catch up on my scrolling content and get inspiration for what I'm gonna post. Yeah, you need to go to bed. Ouch. But those eye patches that I woke up in and I wear all the time really get the job done. I really, really love them. I wish I was sponsored by them because then I would tell even more people. I already tell a lot of people about that. Okay, so now I'm contouring my nose. Where is my contour brush? I think because I put concealer on there. No idea. Don't have time. Moving on. The darker color. And I'm going to now I'm gonna blend this all the way around. I don't really wear under eyeliner because based on my eye shape, I just don't think it really works for me the way it does for other people. What's it like dating when you have kids? Standards on high. My standards are so high. My tolerance is so low for misalignment because it's like, first of all, I exert so much energy into my parenting because I'm a kick-ass parent, that anyone who's taking away from my life force, you shouldn't be taken away from it. You should be adding to it, first of all. So it's just kind of like, what are we doing? If you are complaining, if you are not adding value, which is, you know, do I need to say it? If you are not adding to my financial wealth, then what's going on? Because teach me how to fish so I can fish. And also, give me a box of fish. Give me a box of fish so you can watch me eat it. Because that's fun, right? And makes me really happy. And I be making people in my life really happy too. So let's all be on the same team. Okay, I like it. It's kind of dramatic. Then I go with my contour brush that already has whatever on it, and I just use this to blend. So I don't have just the top. So I don't have that sharp, like, change in color. I look like bae. What am I doing? I'm doing me. I'm living life right now. And this is over till it's over, and it's far from over. Last name greatest. Last name ever. First name greatest. I had to think about that. Yeah, strict dating, strict everything. Like, if you want your life to go a certain way, you have to be disciplined, consistent. And I always like saw videos talking about that, but like, it's true. Like, when I became disciplined, consistent with anything, publishing my book, it was like consistent work to finish writing it, consistent work to take the publishing step, consistent, and then boom, it was done one day, and I was like, oh, it's done. I was like, let me do this again for something else. But like all my life, I've been doing that all my life, because I have been fine for a long time, and that's because I like really, really enjoy self-care and always do self-care. Makeup's alright. It's alright for someone who's doing it themselves. Blush. So, here. And then here. Here. I know. I learned that though. It brightens it up. Because this was fun. I hope you like the pictures. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe because this is fun. I want to go from 1 subscriber to 2. From 2 to 40. 40 water. Okay. You like it? Me too. Bye. The final product. Let's create. So I've arrived at the photographer / videographer's place. His studio is just at his apartment, and I've worked with him before. I felt pretty safe going here, and I'm a pretty good judge of characters. So this is me in the bathroom, and I am literally addressing that issue of my contour not being dark enough. So as you can see, I used my dark eyeshadow to
go over the contour to make it darker, because once I walked into the studio space, I was like, oh my gosh, my makeup is looking crazy right now if I don't fix the contour and make my face look chiseled the way I'm used to. Oh, so him and I are just chatting while I'm getting ready. And it's really important to have vibes while the shoot is getting set up, while you're going into it, because it's going to make your photos turn out better when you're comfortable. And I was very comfortable with him. So I have had, like I said, an amazing experience with him before. And this one was also awesome. He's extremely respectful, offering beverages. Now, I don't receive beverages when I'm working with someone, especially at a private space, because I just learned not to take drinks from people. And that's a practice that I encourage everyone to do. But like I said, he was super safe, super awesome. And this is us cooking up some work. Yes. You see how that light is coming from behind, and he has the smoke machine. It's just beautiful art in motion. And when you're working with someone as talented as him, you are going to get this type of result. And if you're working with someone as talented as myself, you will get this type of work as well. Now, I had to be careful to make sure that I was playing with the silhouette and the light, and I did a good job. What do you think? This is outfit number 2. This tiny, tiny little Roberto Cavalli dress was so hot. All leather. Those buttons were ready to pop. And here I am just, we're cracking jokes, having conversation. He's talking about his trips abroad, and it's just a good vibe. Here is me practicing my hand placement. We talked about hand placement. My fingers be looking crazy sometimes. This is me just figuring out, like, what can I do to make it look good? And then once I got actually in front of the light, I was blown away by the production, because there's so much that goes into setting up the lighting and the filters and everything. I just show up and look hot. Like, I feel like my job is easy compared to the cameraman. So shout out to Glam Box Asia. If you've never worked with him, I think you should. And yeah, let's see how these photos turned out. I was in my element. He had the music bumping. If you're ever doing a shoot and you don't like the music, please request it to be changed, because you need to be feeling good. If you start to feel tired, communicate that to your photographer, because your photos will start looking tired, but not mine. Yes, queen, clock it. I was really happy to do the shoot, and I look forward to shooting with him again. And I really enjoyed this journey, taking you along with me. These were really cool with the light going into my eyes. I had to hold my eyes still with the light blasting my pupils, and it was all worth it. It turned out really good. I'll see you next time. Like, share, subscribe.